Hi, guys. How's everyone doing? It's your boy GRC. It's crypto in the morning. Let's see everyone who's in here real quick so I can. A-Bit came in early, swinging up. Damn it, there's my audio coming back. All right. Good morning, everyone. Lots to talk about. GRC had quite the day yesterday. GRC's day was wild yesterday because so lately, let me give you before Sam comes on because we'll talk business then and like actually what we're going to be talking about more. But the scamming is getting absolutely out of control and it's really putting pressure on me emotionally. Sam, you know, not a lot pushes pressure on me emotionally. Like a lot can go on in my life when like older people that follow me on Instagram from like my childhood are getting scammed on Bitcoin shit with my name in front of it. And then they walk away thinking it's me the whole entire time. And then they start talking to people in the community about how I'm scamming people, but they really don't have enough nuanced understanding about the internet to really go. So now I have to double down on talking about security, to be honest. Like I'm just going to make it my goal. I'm just going to try to be most useful as ever because that's how you get good at stuff. You know, you have to be the best or almost the best at what you're talking about. So I want to pick and choose what I'm going to talk about a lot moving forward. And, you know, for me personally, I don't know about Sam. Like Sam could do it, talk about whatever the fuck he wants. But like scamming and all that stuff is really important to me because of the impact it had on me. All the people that told me I was lying the whole time. Everyone said, you're a liar. You're fucking lying. And I was like, dude, I'm not lying. I don't know shit. What the fuck? Like I just got on Twitter like 2 months ago. Like, what am I lying about? People thought I had all this intricate knowledge about how to gain fame on the internet. No, I'm just a cool dude that actually is honest. And you guys are not, clearly, because everyone, whenever I tell the truth about anything, everyone just calls me a lying son of a bitch but anyway, the scamming is getting out of control. Anyone who knows how to like negate any of that shit in any way, literally there's like 2 or 3 Instagram bots that are going through every single one in my followers list, every single person and messaging them. And it's just freaking stressful. But anyway, we're not going to be talking about all that all the time. RH did a cool video. He messaged me. I mean, he mentioned me and he mentioned the Hexagon Fitness Challenge, which was dope. I'm really glad. Of course, whenever he mentions something, it gets propelled to some like parabolic level of engagement. So, I mean, I was happy about that. The number of engagement in the Hexagon Challenge was like, what the fuck? I can't even read it fast enough, guys. I have to kind of like, I'm going to talk more about that today, but I have to readjust a bit because the thread went absolutely bananas. I mean, it's going bananas right now. So I have to wait to see how many people it'll likely be. We've made the Telegram chat. We're going to send it to everyone who did a picture entry into that tweet. So everyone who did a legitimate picture entry into that tweet, I will be sending you a specific link to that Telegram. But guys, you know what we got in the background. Sam takes extra time on his makeup every single time. He's getting out of hand, in my opinion. We're going to have to boot him soon, but don't worry about it. He's just a narcissist. So, no, just kidding, guys. I'm just being goofy. Guys, we have a big one today. GRC, crypto in the morning. Let's go.
Young folks, you tripping on them motherfucker.
Richard Hart. Richard Hart.
Bought my hex from the fucking start. Point one every day we mark. Bought my hex from the fucking start. Sacrificing all this bread like I'm Richard Hart. Got paid on big payday and I had a hair restart. Now I'm checking on my pulse just to check my heart. Bought my hex from the fucking start. Sacrificing all this bread like I'm Richard Hart. Got paid on big payday and I had a hair restart. Now I'm checking on my pulse just to check my heart. Checking my MetaMask moving. Look at the hex, he is mooning. Looking at wives they be choosing. Peter is why they be losing. Pull chains out and they'll get me a check. He's gas up and it got me a mess. Remember the times he died collect. Hex I been eating, I'm dying in the best. Getting this back like a year ago. Getting this post, I ain't letting go. Swerving the ring like a Lambo. Getting this back like a year ago. Getting this post, I ain't letting go. Swerving the ring like a Lambo. Buy my hex from the fucking start. Girl flexing all this bread like I'm Richard Hart. Got paid on big payday and I had a hairy start. Now I'm checking on my pulse just to check my heart. Buy my hex from the fucking start. Sacrificing all this bread like I'm Richard Hart. Got paid on big payday and I had a hairy start. Now I'm checking on my pulse just to check my heart. Richard Hart. Richard Hart. Richard Hart. Richard Hart.
What's up, guys? Sam Stolt, how you doing this morning?
I am muted. Good morning. I'm doing awesome. I just caught this hilarious clip over on Twitter where somebody took the clip of the show and they put it together with a montage of something with those jackass guys on it, and it's hilarious. Maybe we'll watch it a little bit. We have a bunch of people in the comments, so thank you everybody who's in the comments. How you doing? Monica and Lowell.
We got Monica
Hector.
in the comments, Terrafin in the he just got wrenched up, by the way. New moderator, Dougie Peach. I also moderated you. T-Bird, how's everybody doing this morning? Bullish, good morning as always. Bullish is in the back room right now. He's also getting his makeup ready. A-Bit in the house. LFG, yes, A-Bit. I saw A-Bit last night, and I saw more about his Billion Pulse tour. That's going to be absolutely freaking nuts. Can't wait to go to one of the stops. I think Sam will definitely be going to one of the stops. Is it fair?
A-Bit, we want to come talk. If you're down here in Florida, I want to come talk at least.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm jealous. You can't make me jealous. You have to say that in the DMs. Godfather, hey, nice to see you. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. The chats have been getting a little crazy lately, so good to see everyone. Hex and Chill Girl, as always. What a peach she is. What a peach.
Yes. I think I received a very nice message from her, and it was very thoughtful. I was like, "Oh, that's very sweet."
She's really awesome.
Yes.
She's really awesome. Like she is. She's really cool. She's down to earth more than you'd think, and she's fun and like it's cool.
We've got some cool stuff to talk about today too, right? With the fitness challenge, absolutely going berserk. The video yesterday with RH going live, and also mentioning you in the show in his video.
Yeah, and I didn't even know till hours later, and I was just like, why is everyone mentioning me with random things, saying like, and then I started seeing all this shit, like people mentioning like Telegram, and I don't go to the Telegram, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't go to the Hex Telegram or the Pulse Chain Telegram. It's a bunch of circle jerking bullshit at this point, to be honest. And there's like admins that like fucking boot people for no reason. And I know people are going to say, that doesn't happen in there. But I'm like, everyone that I ever talk to is like, I got booted for no reason. Literally you. And everyone, I'm like, yeah. But that's what happens when Telegrams get too big, right? It's not really has anything to do with the people in particular. It has to do with the size and the platform. There's no like, oh, let me see if Sam is a normal guy. And then he messaged me with this link. And then, no, it's just like, so it's hard to determine who's a normal guy and who's a bot right off the jump because you're just messaging.
The scale gets so big when you have 60,000 plus people in there that like they try to set up parameters.
Can we pull up that shout out, Jamie? Can we pull up? I say Jamie because we always joke.
I got it.
I meant Bullish.
The one
asking if this was me. No, it's not me. And then I saw another guy asking about an influencer. Like I retweeted this Jim Rat Crypto that's having a Hexagon Fitness Challenge. There's guys impersonating him. So
let's talk. Hey, thanks for the shout out, Richard. Richard's cool, dude. I don't care what anyone says, dude. He's a cool dude. Dude, he was messaging some dude back that lost like 8,000 hex. I was like, well, this dude is a sucker for. He's more of a sucker for me for like he's a gentle giant, man. You can tell because he cares about all these random ass messages about like no money worth of hex.
Yeah, but yes, and
it
actually
was 10,000 hex, and the dude was like, I sent it to the wrong address, and he literally took the time to mention that he lost it forever. He was like, that will be gone forever, sir.
Yeah.
But like, why would he even, right? Like, so that happens to everyone all day long. And but
that's why you build that.
I want to change some of this stuff moving forward with the scamming. That motivated me right there. That video that he made has now put me, has more potential energy to help him. He's doing shit. Help him and everyone not get scammed more in the future with my platform, right? Because I could, and to be honest, in the fitness world, how many fitness dudes are more popular than RH? If I went all fitness, all out, no matter what, did all the clout, all the steroids, all the bullshit, I went all in. I could be more popular than RH in like a year and a half, probably. But that's a different genre with like a million trillion more people, right?
It would
has
probably
no
be
heads yet.
Yeah, correct. And it's actually easier to get more popular in crypto because you have a lot of like very
Algorithmic.
nerdy type of. I'm not trying to say that they're nerdy, but there's a lot of like.
If I go to the local bar, the most popular bar in my area, I'm a dork, is what you're trying to say. But on the internet, I'm some sort of like ripped. I'm just a normal dude, right? In real life. And that's kind of debatable too. I don't know. It's hard to say, dude. My personality has always been a little eccentric.
But the crypto space is easier because there's less competition, right?
No, switch that. No competition. None.
Correct.
There is none. Trust me, dude. You go to fitness competition, you're like, oh, you got 100,000 list of people that have been doing this full time with full crews that are doing every steroid. No worries about health.
And they've been online and building a community for years and years and years, and the attention grabbing in that is way stronger. When that video,
oh, that's what it is. It's the tank tops that I wear. I wear stringers in general because yes, for that exact reason, it makes me look a lot bigger than I am. It does. Like, look, if I sit like this, correct. I'm not a big dude. You know how I am, but I just look like some fucking juice monkey. But really, in reality, I'm just like a normal guy. It's just the way you kind of form yourself. And I also want to bring attention to the reality of what's going on in the fitness industry, because a lot of people in the crypto industry don't know that they're being lied to in the fitness industry.
There's also crossover that I sent you a screenshot between the fitness community and I had this happen. This happens twice. I sent you a screenshot last night, and then the other day it happened with Abit. I posted to Abit, tagged us on Instagram. I reposted to my stories. By the way, if you guys want to follow us on Instagram, I do a lot of fitness related stuff. And GRC posts a bunch of stuff in his stories.
Go ahead and pull it up for a second.
Well, let me see if I can. I don't know if I can share the screenshot. But
no, you don't have to share. Just pull up your Instagram.
I'll read the screenshot. But somebody was like,
are you talking about Sarm guy?
Yeah, the Sarms guy.
Oh, cool. No, guys, this is a cool story. Let me rephrase it for you, so because I didn't know what he was talking about yet. So a rather large company that me and Sam have both bought stuff for. Sam was actually affiliate for them back in the day.
I used to like work for them as an affiliate.
Yeah, and I remember that actually. I remember when you had those stuff. Anyway, he messages Sam.
This is the owner of the company.
And he says, I sacrificed this, that, and the other for this Pulse X or whatever. And Sam was he was like, wow, incredible. Like, whoa.
This is outside.
This is a company for bodybuilding and supplementation. This has not one thing to do with crypto in any way, shape, or form. This has to do with muscle heads and nutrition shit. And they are sacrificing for Pulse Chain because they saw a video from me or Sam or both of us. Or
he's like, he texted me this at like 9:45 last night. He's like, I saw Richard Hart tweeted out to you. And that was probably somebody that was just tagging us because you mentioned GRC and like thinking about the show. He's like, I sacrificed 5 ETH on the initial sacrifice stage for Pulse X. And I was like, that's dope. This is reaching wider than we realize in terms of the impact that we can create.
I walked into my gym today, and the manager of the gym, and I'm not even lying, guys. I can't make this shit up, dude. I can't make shit. The manager of the gym, the dude is in there every day, wears a nice suit, absolute good looking dude, older guy. He's like, I would like to interview you. And I was like, why? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I was like, what do you want? Like, because he came close to me, but you could tell he wanted to ask me a question. He's like, I want to interview you, dude, because I want to know how you did what you did. Like, he was like, how you do what you do. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you talking about my show? Did you see my show? And he was like, yeah. And we had exchanged Instagrams in the past, so I knew he kind of had some sort of influencer. Like, he had a YouTube channel and shit. And he's like, I want to know how you quit your job and shit and like do crypto. He didn't really know what crypto was, but like, or something. He wants to interview me. He interviews people, but it's not even that. It's just like the impact you can have if you just go all out on something, guys. I put everything I have into this every single day, and it's very clear to everyone who's around me. It's not just me when I'm here. This is me. I told everyone I quit my job. I'm done. I have one passion in my life at a time, Sam. I can't do more than one.
This is just the beginning. I remember when I first, I'm in the niche of the fitness industry, and I'm at a gym, and somebody comes over, and I was like, okay, cool. People ask me questions all the time in the gym, and they come over to me in the gym, and he's like, oh, hey, are you Sam? He's like, I watch your videos on YouTube, and I was like, oh, that's dope as hell. Like, I was like, this is exciting. I was called my girlfriend right after. I was like, hey, somebody just came over and they recognized me from YouTube. It's awesome.
And
it's cool.
when we did that rehab episode on the blockchain and the drug abuse situation, one of my buddies from back in my recovery days hit me up, who owns a rehab, and he was like, yo, this is sick. What are you doing on this channel? And I was like, it's crypto shit. But I'm telling you guys, crypto's so new that people don't understand. Like, I understand as a concept how it's going to mesh with everything else, right? Like if you made a brand called Crypto Fitness 5 years ago, it would have made no sense, right, Sam?
Mm-hmm.
And today it sounds like a good fucking idea to me. Like, I'll make it. And guess what? Anyone can steal it if they want, because it's not about the brand idea. It's about the people and the hard work that they're putting behind it. Nobody can outpace me if I have an idea, Sam. You know that. Look at where I've come in 50 days. And the only reason I've came here is because I put everything into it, and I put everything else aside. Everything.
Correct.
Girlfriend, life, family, driving.
Correct.
And I just never, and that's what you got to do. That's why Sam always says, people are always like, don't tell people your ideas. And Sam's like, trust me, it don't matter.
Literally, anybody who thinks that telling somebody else's your ideas doesn't matter.
Unless they're like super rich and in a position where they can like capitalize on that. Right?
But there's also a good chance that you telling them their ideas, when you talk to me and you tell me an idea, I'm going to be like, dude, that's an awesome idea. Have you thought about doing this? You can actually accelerate the growth of this, that, and the other thing. And I couldn't care less what your idea is because I'm focused on my own shit. Right. So, like, yes, there are a couple people out there that do that, but I think it's way overblown. Most people just don't do shit.
So I think like this whole crypto and like lifestyle thing is going to mesh, and I'm just going to be at the front of it, right? Like, as far as a personality, right? Because I'm young enough. As far as like, and when I say young enough, it's not enough about the look. It's more about like, at some point, I know I'm not going to be wanting to fucking. My makeup will tell me to chill out at some point. I know it. It's kind of how I am. But like, I got a 10-year run in me, decade. I got a good decade in me before. Easy, like, I'll do 20 too. I'll do 20 easy too. I wouldn't even care.
I think it would be a very interesting idea. I was thinking about this morning when I was listening to this podcast while making breakfast, is putting together kind of like maybe like a Reuters type of, or some type of like nerd wallet about commonly asked questions for crypto, like all the commonly asked questions that somebody's going to Google, but put together like a nerd wallet, but it's all crypto. And if we just answer those questions, we can do it in a video format, and then we can do it in Word format, so that we can, however people want to consume that, whether it's in a video, boom, we got it. Whether it's in Word, boom, we got it. Whether it's in like a GIF trying to explain it, or like a Pinterest type thing, we can explain that to them, because we understand this is a future. But then again, there's like so many, the knowledge gap between like people who are talking about the crypto stuff that we're talking about versus like people, say like some of my friends who just have crypto and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's just like sitting in a Robinhood account, right? Like that's
everyone. That's everyone, dude. The reason that me and Sam are so excited about doing content is because we just understand value, because we've been in different industries. We've been in different industries that are hard to scrape value from. And like, to be honest, all I had to do is say what's up, and that I staked 555, and everyone followed me anyway because I had a nice shirtless pic. So it was like, so I saw right away that it was sticky. It was very sticky, whatever was going on here. I didn't really know what was going on here as far as the community. I knew about RH a little bit. I knew about this a little bit. But once I saw the community, I said, oh, no, this is going to the tippy top. Because I know communities that have done this before, and Sam has said the same thing. Sam says, Sam, after you're alive on this earth long enough, Sam, more experienced than I, you start to see trends with a parabolic industry change, right, Sam? Like you can feel some of that. Just kind of explain how you.
So I've been doing content online for 10 years. Like there's, like I've mentioned before, 10,000 plus pieces of content, whether it's a video or articles or blogs or things that I've done. And as you've done that, sometimes when you put out content, you have talk about different topics, and you talk about a topic, and then you can see the energy. in terms of the numbers, the comments, the interactions, the views, how quickly things spike. And I've seen it happen with drones back in 2016 when I got my first drone. I saw it happen with SARMs, right? Because SARMs is the area of the fitness that I was focusing on, and I could see that it was popping, right? And then as soon as I started getting into crypto, like 2 months ago, I was like, ooh, this is fascinating because I can feel what is happening with those other two things, but it's a much broader wave that not as many people are in that yet. And this is going to lift everybody up, especially the people who are really good. Like, we're going to go to the top because we're just consistent, just constantly working better at it.
It's not even good. It's just like we're just efficient. There's no fat in what we do anymore. We've just cut all that shit out. I have a little more fat in my game than Sam does probably, but for the most part, like
always getting better.
Right. Always getting better. Like every minute of the day is another minute that I can spend being more productive. And the timing of the things you do in the day, as far as like how you wake up, how you interact with your mornings, how you interact with your afternoons, the schedules, the micro schedules that you stick to on your own account without necessarily writing them down. That's your discipline, right? And over enough days, you can predict what you'll do on the next day. I don't have to guess what I'll do tomorrow morning. There's no guessing. It's not going to be like, oh, Scott woke up and he's so upset about his girlfriend left. And no, I don't give a shit. I don't. And because me and my girl broke up like a month ago, and I like, other than the fact like emotional, like, oh, I hope that person's okay, and that you don't want to make anyone upset. It's like the only thing I told her is I got shit to do, and it's not emotionally care for someone else. That was for me though. If you have more practice on emotionally caring for someone, you could probably get away with it. I have no practice.
What the Mango Junkie says is absolutely true for business with the crypto success in terms of like creating influence. Good morning, Motley. Motley and I were on yesterday. But Mango says consistency. If you look at crypto, if you look at your fitness journey, if you look at your relationships, the thing is consistently showing up to be better every day just by that marginal amount. And that's the thing, dude, that's the thing in the fitness side that so many people, they want like that fast thing to be like, oh, I want to get shredded, or, oh, I want to put on muscle. But they don't realize that if you just consistently work at getting your fitness shit on game and just work it, just doing a little bit better. So you fall off track, cool, get back on track and start going again. And it makes it so much easier to get the results because then you've got the train moving forwards. Like for me, I could take a week off and it wouldn't even change anything just because I've been doing this for 2 decades plus at this point. So it's like so easy because I just had the consistency day after day after month after week, after year, right? Just continues to build. Same thing builds with the crypto experience and what you're learning in the crypto space with your relationship and letting go of your ego and moving forward on that. Like we've talked about that kind of shit. Crypto curricula.
The silverback.
Silverback.
That's Motley Investor, the silverback.
Motley had some good stuff yesterday. We were talking.
Yeah, I was doing Easter stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna share this tweet real quick. Hey guys, share this out real quick. Sorry, I took a minute. We were just talking about whatever. Share this out for a minute.
Press the like button. Follow on Twitter.
Press the like button. I hadn't done my shills at all the last week, dude. I've been struggling with that.
You could just follow me then because he is not doing his job. So you can follow me. My link down below for Twitter. Get me up to where GRC is. let me catch up a little bit.
And this is true as well, Hydro Adam. Totally agree with you there. The mindset of the workout is way more important than aiming for gains. Yeah, I don't aim for really gains. Like I'm not gonna lie to anyone. Like right now, I am for the next 10 lbs for the summertime shred. but like in general, like when I'm just doing my thing and like I know my shirt won't be off in any circumstances, probably like I don't look for muscle. I just look for maintenance, and then I do these pushes like once a year. But that's for me too. My frame doesn't like to hold that much weight. My blood pressure goes up too high. I don't have a big frame. So it's like the more muscle I put on, it's like I don't have that much. Like I can tell the second I get over 170, 175, my body's like, dude, it's too pinched.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, what's going on up there? And I'm like, oh, my bad. I've been just rowing 305 for like 6 like every other day. And they're like, your body just adjusts to like, I remember at some point when I was really getting into it, I was just holding the heaviest weight I could every single day. Like I was finding weights that I would just pick up so I could get my forearms used to carrying heavy ass weight when I was rowing. Like,
Correct.
because my grip would give up before my back would give up.
Correct, all the time. That's why
Every
you
time.
stretch. Yep.
Yeah. And
So
anyone who actually works out hard knows that for certain.
So let's lay out now about the fitness challenge, right? So by the way, that everybody who's supported on Twitter on the fitness challenge, thank you. Like it's completely blown up. So what we were thinking for the fitness challenge is we created a GRC actually created a Telegram group. We're gonna have people. I can help you with this too. We can do this together and DM everybody the link to the Telegram group. Now to join, it's a private group. So in order to join, you're going to post 2 pictures.
No, hold on. Before we do that, Sam, I was also thinking this way. Everyone who posted a legitimate picture into the thread, I'm just going to add to the Telegram.
Perfect.
And then once your first message on the Telegram, don't make it stupid. Don't make it anything. We're going to get started in a very slow way because the freaking thread blew up like crazy. So now
we're not going to start till the first.
I might switch this over to Discord at some point too. So to be honest, when RH tweeted the fitness challenge out, it absolutely blew all my plans up, kind of, because my plans were like for like 20% of maybe even like 5% of what. Now, there's still pictures coming in. So what we're gonna do, Sam, is basically I need to keep it open till next Sunday. So next Sunday, Sam, what's the date next Sunday? Let me get my calendar out.
Are we doing next Sunday or do you want to wait till the 1st? So next Sunday is the 24th. If we wait till the 1st, that's the 1st of May. It's also a Sunday. So we can have it.
I want to start this Sunday because how many weeks is that till May?
It's just 2 weeks.
Okay, we'll just do that Sunday then.
It's less than 2 weeks. It's like 12
all right, guys.
days.
So you have 2 weeks to have a post on that thread. I'm gonna go through. You don't have to post anything extra if you've already posted. A picture of your body at any point will do. Now,
we need to
picture with
start
your dong in it. Get it out of there. I had to erase like 3 pictures of people being a little too provocative.
Yeah, I deleted and blocked that. Like that's just some clown.
You're so ass. You just come on, guys.
And by the way, anybody who gets, if there's any girls who post pictures and you guys get retarded messages from dudes, like screenshot like who the name is or send us to.
Unless it's me, don't screenshot it. If it's me, don't.
Well, not the picture, but the name. Whoever's doing that, so we can block them and get them out of there because we don't want any of that shit around.
Yeah. So
what do people need to do to enter? Because
all they have to do to enter is post a picture to that thread of their body in some way, shape, or form.
A current photo, not the old.
It doesn't really matter because everyone didn't really read the tweet anyway. So anyone who posts a body picture of some sort, it's not current on there, and they're all the best pictures they've had. So like,
but how are we going to pick a winner?
Thread, we'll pick the winner because when we come back in, everyone's going to have to show a picture of their weight, their height, and one body picture of the day of. But I'm going to write that on. I'm going to write that on the rules on the top, so everyone will see it when they come in. Like your first message is going to have to be a picture of you that day. You don't have to be shirtless. You know, maybe
we're ironing this out.
It's hard because I also don't. I forget that people are insecure because not that I don't think about that, but I'm not. It's been a while since I've thought like that. So, just
okay. So here, let me.
This is so clunky. I'm such a dork for doing this.
Let me do this. Okay, so people, whoever's on that thread, we'll send over the Telegram and add them to the Telegram. When people are in the Telegram, if they're going to do the challenge on or before May 1st, they send a current photo of themselves or 2 photos. That's the entry point. Then 90 days later, we're picking a winner. I'm sure we'll do it live on the stream, but we can cover up your face if you don't want that to be shown or anything like that. And we'll pick a winner. The winner, we haven't decided exactly what they're going to get, but it's going to be awesome. It's probably going to be the best prize you've ever won. Period. Hands down.
It's going to be a good prize. It's going to be more than one thing. It's going to be products, shields, crypto, lots of shit. And, it doesn't matter if you're fit or unfit. We're going to see who's changed the most and who's been the most active and who's inspired the most people along the way. And it'll be very clear. But, guys, because RH retweeted all this stuff like randomly into the Telegram, which was amazing. RH, thank you so much for doing that. This Sunday, every single detail will be coming out on exactly what you have to do. All you have to do right now is post a picture in that thread. If you post a picture in your thread, you're going on the list anyway, and then we'll move on from there. Sunday, I'll be getting everyone will be
I can help you with that.
by the end of the show. Everyone that's watching the show on Sunday will be into the proper group, and the rules will be in there. But guys, remember, all we're really doing here is it's accountability. Me and Sam, every single Sunday, we're going to show you what we do during the week. And I hadn't told Sam this, but on Sundays, we're going to block out a time where we showed you our weekly workouts, a little bit about our process, a few video. We're going to be living together at that point, so we can show vlogs. We can show vlogs every Sunday, like how to do these lifts. What lifts do you think are important for long-term longevity? Because lifting and longevity are so important, and that's another topic. A lot of you guys lift too hard, bent over rows, back arch wrong, wrecked everywhere, shoes messed up.
We'll also have some point where recovery, like injury prevention and injury like recovery, because so many people, you're not necessarily an issue with you, GRC, right? But somebody who's my age, who's been doing this for a long time, or even younger than me or older.
No, I'm getting there, dude.
Has injuries, and getting rid of your injuries, like that could be some type of stretching it's involved. It could be, like foam rolling or massage, or there's different type of exercise you can do to increase blood flow to an area to help with recovery. There's many different things.
The end day is, I feel like the end day should be Memorial Day, which is 6 weeks. 6 weeks till summer. Memorial Day exactly 6 weeks from today. So it could be the day before.
Well, I have kind of a selfish reason for starting May 1st. Well, first of all, I think we can get more clear around everything, because we've been going back and forth for 5 minutes.
We need to get with Motley. Why are we even talking without Motley? I need to get with Motley to because he's
we'll do May 1st plus 90 days, whatever that comes out to be. It doesn't need to be the first.
Please don't judge me, guys. I'm new. I promise you, I'm going to jam-pack value into this shit, like to the point where you're seeing stuff that you didn't have the balls to ask the questions. Because what I know about people in fitness is they are nervous to ask certain questions because they're adults and they feel like they should know this, but they've fallen behind and they just don't. You lose your confidence in the arena, and then you don't want to ask any questions. But I promise you guys, I know all the questions you guys are going to ask, and I'll answer them with legs.
And I'm not afraid to ask stupid questions. I couldn't care less.
No, and if somebody wants to dig deeper after the program is over, we're going to have a group probably where we actually share our secrets more than anything. Like we're not going to get experimental with a whole big group. So
Motley, right? 90 days. So it would probably be May 1st plus 90 days, wherever that comes out to be. Over the next 10 days, 12 days, all the details will be ironed out. They'll be here on here. We'll be talking about this every day until the end of the month. We will share it on Twitter, and they'll also be in Telegram. So everybody's going to be very, very, very clear about what it is. We'll also, I think by the end of the month, we'll iron out exactly what the prize is. And when we do the drawing, first of all, the prize is going to be awesome. It is definitely going to probably be the best prize you've ever received in your entire life. And then we will doing in the Telegram, maybe we do like video chats once a week where we go live in the Telegram and just answer questions about making progress for people, diet, training, all of that kind of stuff. Fitness is really easy. You just have to be consistent with it, just like everything else.
But it's easier than people think too. Kind of something that I want to bring into the community too is like, I think I am very efficient at working out because the reasons that I do it are different from the reasons I was told to do it when I started, right? Like when I was started, I said, Scott, you need to get stronger, way, way stronger. And it's like, dude, how strong do I need to be? Like I could beat the piss out of a grown man probably. Like, you know what I mean? Like how strong, at what point do I not need to be just stronger, right? And I was like, how do you make your muscles more efficient and bigger and better? Progressive overload has nothing to do with adding more weight at a certain point. It has to do with adding more reps and time under tension and learning how to actually use your muscles. Because Sam was probably about 95% less efficient the first year he worked out than he is even on his worst workout day today.
100%.
Because Sam could probably do 3 sets of bicep curls and get a better workout in than 90% of the people in the comments because he understands.
And use half the weight.
Right, because he would squeeze that shit until his body was about to explode. And that's what I do every day with lightweight. It's very easy on your joints. Very easy on your joints. And again, when I say lightweight, guys, I'm talking about lightweight for me, and lightweight for Sam's just going to be different than lightweight for anyone else, right? Like a light bicep curl to me is like 30 pounds. Like I could do that probably 25 times. Pretty easily.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the workouts I do now are so much different.
But like I was doing 60-pound lat pull downs today, and like which isn't a lot, and I was doing them for like 45, dude. I was like literally spitting blood afterwards.
Also, I'm gonna.
But it was easy on my joints. There was no joint, like my joints, like my shoulders weren't ripping out of their sockets because it wasn't the pressure wasn't on the joint. It was on my fiber, my muscle. Perfect. I'll set up in PR. Then we'll have a nice gym sauna and stream shower right in my equipment. Oh, dude.
Well, no, he's we're not talking about porn, bro. Like this is not.
No, he's talking about his setup.
I know. I'm just like that'll be good.
We're gonna make a lot of difference in this community because people, once they feel the results of living consistent, healthy life, not much about the working out as the consistency and healthiness. Once we make that cool again, I'm just trying to make that cool. I'm like, going to bed at 9 is way cool.
Can I win the show? Can I win the show if I enter?
No. You won't be able to change that much, dude. You have to do some. Come on, dude. Can you go 260?
No, I'm gonna go from 250 maybe to 220 or something like that.
Ooh, that would be so sick. That would be so sick.
Super lean. Get super lean or something.
You're already super lean. Make sure you do before pics you require people to do. Yes, there will be a before pic requirement with weight and height.
And bullish is
Sunday. We will release website rules and info. Challenge starts May 1st. Guys, it's official. The challenge starts May 1st. Until that day, we're going to have everyone in there, and then we're just going to grind all freaking summer.
Yeah.
Bullish is on the scene.
So Motley has a good point here too. Can you bring up Motley's point? This is you're probably gonna have to use some type of piece of paper. You know how they do that, like it says May 1st or something on it or whatever, and you're gonna have a piece of paper or like a peace sign or like hold up like some type of hex gear or something like that, so we can know it's a current picture kind of thing. That's a good point to bring up. 90-day rips.
And we're going to make all those rules very clear. I got to make sure there's no loopholes and everything, and I'm just going to take my time with it. But guys, along the way, we're getting fit right now, dude. I'm going to the gym hard. I'm sending pictures. We're going to be doing vlogs and pictures and videos of certain workouts, lifestyle, and also a bunch of other stuff. This is all we really do. So,
and this is going to be a ton of fun. One of the reasons that I want to wait till the end of the month is just so we can iron out these details and like explain them more clearly to people so that everybody can get more excited. We can build more excitement if we give it like a preview window between now and the end of the month.
You're lagging. Give it 1 second.
Is that better? Can you hear me? You are muted, sir. How is my audio, everybody? Can you guys hear me?
Yes. You just went fuzzy for a second. You're back.
So this will be a ton of fun. This will be a lot of fun. Some good stuff. We can also give away some
I want to talk about the RH. I want to transition into the RH stream, which I know you didn't watch.
I got like 10 minutes and then the whole thing went away. So
you started. Yeah. So guys, in the comments, did RH's stream get rugged at the end of it? I thought it did because it didn't look like he was preparing to press the end live button, but it ended live right through, and then it didn't save the video. So I'm guessing he was talking way too much about freedom and sovereignty. He can never stop himself. He can never stop himself from talking about freedom and sovereignty and Ukraine and everything. And it's hard not to talk about that stuff because that's the only things worth talking about are the only things you get banned for talking about. Other than crypto, you can talk. How much is he going to talk about Hex and Pulse Chain before it launches? So he always talks about the meaning in his life and the stuff that he thinks about, right? Which is sovereignty, the amendments, how everything works in the financial world. And they just rug his ass, but maybe that's not why they rug his ass, but it seems like it. Seems like every time he goes on a tear, they rug him. But I don't know. It could be just a bot. It could be bot, but I'm going to look up some videos of Richard from last night. But yeah, so he was talking about his he was talking about his his watches for the most part last night. It was with a Rolex guy. And
I used to have watches, but mine were in like the couple $100 up to maybe $1,000 worth of watches, and then I just got rid of all of them. I was like, this is too much to travel around with. I don't want to do this.
Yeah, but if you actually look at the price appreciation of his watches, it's like way, way, way better than fiat.
Oh no, I agree.
Yeah, like he's crushing it in that.
If money wasn't an objective and you would just had like a fun which watch would you get? Like what type of watch?
I don't.
You're not sure.
I've never looked into it. I like the white gold kind of look better with the like a blue or something like that because I wear all black, so I'd like something that popped off my arm a little bit. But that's all. I don't know about like any of the shit. Hold on 1 second.
So
yeah, they really did rug this motherfucking thing. This is not even available.
It's not. No, he took it. Motley said that he took it, or somebody said that they took the video down because the first 30 minutes he was not.
Oh, that's probably why. I'm sorry.
He's going to put those together.
Yes, he was recording for 30 minutes while we were all in the chat spamming him, and then he forgot to hit the live button on the YouTube.
This right here, anybody who's interested, at 4:30 EST later today, Motley is going to be on with myself. GRC might be there if he wants to be, and my buddy is going to be on, and we're going to be talking tax and onboarding. I also did some stuff, Motley, after we got off the phone yesterday, explaining. Oh, Abit should come on sometime too. Explaining Pulse.
Maybe you can come on and chill. Any of you guys could come on and chill in like 15 minutes. Anyone could come on for 45 minutes and chill. We're going to be talking about the RH stream, kind of the censorship part of it. He was talking about his watches, but he did also mention 4 weeks, like mid-May. I think he said like, and some devs were talking about mid-May. So
this could be
some of the devs in the chat, at least, there was some talks about it, stuff like that. So, you know, they're getting closer, but the flood is getting worse. And if you look at the price charts right now, guys, I hate to bring it up, but let's go ahead and go there because Daddy's been buying.
You told me a story about the scams too, because scams and censorship kind of go hand in hand to a certain degree. Mm-hmm. You people are interested personally in you. You told me that there's somebody else on YouTube that you received. You were chatting with them on Twitter in messages, and then the next day you received another.
I was chatting with Crypto Coffee at some point, like the day before, and then like he messaged me the day after, and of course I didn't look back at anything. And the guy was mentioning like trading and shit, and I was like, "Wait, what are you talking about?" It like even got me. I was just like, "Wait, I'm the one that's trying to help people not get scammed," and like they're getting good in some ways where they can do it where it's more like intuitive and you're not paying attention rather than like you're just an idiot. So someone dumped $24 million worth of Hex this morning. Yeah, I saw that. And I bought some Hex right after that. So that was lit.
Oh.
So I'm going to pull this up real quick.
I'm going to look for, Monica just mentioned, Sam, why don't you share your shit? So I'm going to set up the stream right now, and it's not going to have a thumbnail or anything, but I will put it in there. We're going to cover some stuff on this, and I will share that in the chat in a moment while you're pulling this up. It's a fun time. One of the good things.
It's a fun time for us, but most people, they're like fumbling out. Me and you are like, dude, this is all lit. I don't care if it goes down or up, guys. I don't look at this fucking chart, to be honest, ever anymore, which I should, but I just don't care about charts. Like, it's just like what? It all goes up all the time, you know? Dang. Yeah. So this morning, it looks like. Hold on. Let me refresh this real quick.
It's 12 cents. I have it pulled up. You want me to share this?
Hold on. Look at that dilly. That's a sell. That's one sell, Sam.
Oh, that's when 24 million came out. Okay. Yeah. How he mentions 24 million. Motley does. How do you see this? Where do you know?
So go to Whale Hexbot on Twitter. There's a Whale Hexbot, and it just posts everything over a certain amount of money.
And where does the bot pull the info from?
Etherscan.
How does it? Okay, and just any transaction.
It's just an Etherscan bot that pops up on Twitter with the exact transaction after a certain amount of money. Like it's a whale bot, so it's only like big buys and sells. Otherwise, it would just do way too many.
Okay.
But there's a one for PulseX. There's a buy and burn PulseX thing, and there's bots for a lot of those things for every coin really. I'm gonna pull up the Maximus contract real quick.
Let's take a look at that. This is the Maximus DAO, right?
Maximus.cash, yes.
That's the link I just shared in the description. That's the link for the stream with Motley later today. So if you guys want to tune into that, it's 4:30 p.m. EST, 4:30 p.m. EST. If you guys care to jump in there. support, ask questions, and whatnot. Motley knows his shit and is helpful, not just for everybody, but it is also helpful for me. Who else is looking forward to this release next month? This is going to be some crazy shit. Like, this is going to be awesome. Price only matters for hexagons when there's stakes in. That's why we call it stake and chill. Yes, 100%. On a little bit of a tangent, still related to crypto, I talked to a buddy last night who I used to work as an affiliate with his company, and he doesn't have that company anymore, but he is starting another company. We have talked about just briefly about HNT, which is like the project that's creating like a global mesh network that's going to, the idea, the vision is to replace like, it's kind of like Verizon, AT&T, Comcast, like all ISPs globally so that you can't have that censorship. And one of the things that he's doing now, this is my buddy, and I'm not saying his like where to find any of this stuff or anything. I just found it fascinating because we hadn't talked in a couple of months. He's building out a hardware company. He's already got a contract manufacturer in China to build these HNT miners, and he's going to be doing the branding, because when you set up an HNT miner, you got to get the antenna that's separate. You got to figure out how to do it. The YouTube videos, just putting it all together to help that ecosystem grow faster. And it reminded me of like what we are doing here. He is doing that with the hardware side because it's like clusterfuck basically to set an HFT miner up, where we're going through and helping provide the clarity and the direction, or just having a place where people can come together and answer questions, connect with
What
each
are the
other.
if anyone knows about HNT in the comments, any problems or negatives that you've seen with that? I mean, the price chart's amazing. Frankly, the price chart's incredible. And I hear a lot of people talking about it. Obviously, that's a whole project. You would have to go down that road. Like, that's a big thing, right? Like, it's not something for everyone, but hold on one second.
And you're muted now completely. Nobody can hear that.
So annoying, dude. My mic's been fucking bugging out a little bit. But yeah, so yeah, the HNT miner parts with semiconductors are impossible to get. Oh, so that's probably like the more efficient way to do it. How much money when you pull up the maxi contract?
Miners parts with semiconductors are impossible to get. Yes, he's already set up a contract with a supplier to like, hey, I'll buy this much, right? So that you can get a certain amount of pricing for them. And he told me it's going to be launching soon. He also mentioned, and I know that people in this community are not big on like mining, but he's on the other side of crypto, right? And I was trying to tell him about Hex, but he wasn't super interested. He mines Bitcoin and he makes about $15,000 to $18,000 profit per month. Like, that's after his expenses. I was like, oh, that's
yeah, but I get worried about that too, because everyone says you have to replace the computers, and then when you have to replace the computers, how much does that cost?
Well, if it breaks, but if they're upgraded,
I heard they don't break; they get outdated.
Yeah, but they still earn your money. It's just a little bit less money. That's all, because you have a more powerful thing.
But as the rate goes up, aren't you losing that rate?
Just like with the impermanent loss thing, right? It's just opportunity cost. So you're still running the equipment.
Right,
it's
you're
still
just making
money.
less over time for your initial investment.
Yeah, but you've already got all your money back.
Right.
You've already got all your money back. You know, it takes 10 months to get all your money
antenna
back.
and height is the most important. Oh, that's good information, Hexagon Papa. You had to get in early.
It also depends on the density.
Oh, you had to get in early. You had to get in early, like bullish. Anyone that's into HM mining right now will not see a lot. That's where I'm at. See, but I like the benefits of it as an internet provider long term. You know what I mean? That's more of what
just as the idea, but more so like, hey, I'll buy Hex and like Pulse and stuff like that.
Yeah.
HNT might be like,
if you're a nerd and you want to do that shit, why not? You know, I'm not an HNT expert at all. Everything I know, I learned from Craig and during the FN Hangout. Yeah, to be honest, as far as money making is concerned, it seems like a big pain in my ass compared to actually making money in real life. Like,
well, I have a buddy who does that, and he does another miner. Both of them use about 5 watts or less per day in his house. He has the HNT miner and then something else.
But if he spent that 180 grand on Hex and just monthly staked it, would he have just crushed?
Well, this is what he's doing. He's setting it up as a business, because like the BTC mining is one thing, but he's spending $180,000 and making $15,000 to $18,000 a month profit. Like, that's just printing him money. every month. And if the price of BTC goes up, which long run probably will, he's going to make even more money. But you have to maintain it, right? If something goes down, all that kind of shit, you got to take care of all that shit, right? Which is one part of it. But it is nice to have something that is like tied to printing you money every single month. But I have another buddy who just has 2 miners. HNT thing, he makes about $20 a month. And it's like, it just doesn't cost him anything. It costs him maybe 75 cents worth of electricity a month. And he gets like $20. So not that that's a ton of money, not that you're going to like change your life on that or anything, but it's cool for a lot of people who like, I don't have $5,000 to do something, right? Or $5,000 to get in. It's a very low cost way of doing things.
Yeah, Queen Wiki's going to come on this week, guys. So we're excited about that.
She's also going to be hopefully in that fitness contest, which would be dope.
Yeah, she's a freaking bodybuilder back in the day, which was amazing. So, I mean, the hex price is down, right? But at the same time, engagement on the internet is high. And that is it's interesting because what I can see from it is that I was here when the engagement was kind of low for hex-ish, comparatively, I guess, and the price was way higher. But, when it hits all-time highs, obviously engagement goes all-time high, right? But, like, as far as the 80% downtrend, I guarantee if you compare this to the last 80% downtrend in hex, the engagement is probably 100 times more. Like, I guarantee it's literally 100 times more. Because, I mean, people are popping up. I'm getting like 75 followers on Twitter a day. None of them anyone knows, nor myself. And they have no followers. It's like, but they're all like people like Hex, Pulse. Like, they're like trying to, new people that are just jumping in, trying to see who's here, following people around. And it's happening very rapidly. And people in my community are figuring out about Hex. Like, I don't even walk around anywhere anymore where people don't know about the shit, at least like heard about it because I'm so damn loudmouth.
I've been on Twitter for almost 10 years coming up soon. And the number of like DMs that I would get on Twitter would be like maybe 1 or 2 a year, right? Depending on like how active I am on Twitter. Since I started getting into crypto, yes, I've been more active, but since I started getting into crypto, I get DMs every single day. It's a beautiful thing. And it's one of the reasons because of your DMs, people who reach out, that I get to learn new things. And then I get to share, or we get to see these things, whether it's a scam, and we get to bring that to light and talk about it more. So I definitely noticed when you were talking about the activity in Hex, even though there's an 80% drop, activity is still really high. Like, this is more activity. You're muted, more activity than I've ever seen.
No, but it's like parabolically high, and we're like parabolically low in price, which is like, it means that it's getting stickier, right? Like, it's stickier than just a price that goes up and down now. It's a product that people know and they understand at some level. Some people understand that Hex is going to be around and hit all-time highs, and more people are figuring out that Hex will hit all-time highs again, and it'll continue to do it again and again and again and again, just like Bitcoin has, except at a little bit more higher degree, in my opinion, long-term. Just a smidge.
Hex, I agree. Hex God Turtle, not just Hex Turtle. I think everyone is waiting to deploy fiat close to PLS drop. Looks like Hex will be just chilling another month.
I think it's really, 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 really ignorant to speculate on price prediction. And that's my opinion. I think that there's people out there that know when the price is going to start going up because they're the ones that have to click the button.
So like that dude, if he had bought 24
like if
million,
one of the richest dudes at Hex that continues to accumulate over time, and he knows he will continue to accumulate over time, decides that everyone's sold their shit and there's no more dorks to sell anymore, they're just going to do a DCA, and then it's just going to start because the candle will be big and it'll just break. That's how I kind of think of it working. But again, I have no fucking clue. Like I always think that I got 50K ready for the 7 to 10. Thank you for your honesty, Motley, as always. Motley is a straight shooter. He doesn't lie to anyone. He is honest about what he's doing. He says he's got 50K ready for that 7 to 10 range, and I'd be lying to say I don't have some money sitting for that same exact thing. I did buy some this morning because Bullish said something, and then
if that is
maybe let it go.
If what that God Turtle person Hex said is true, I would love that because I just finished submitting the loan documents for my refinance last night. So If I could
Sam,
get
it's always perfect timing. Never just trust the timing. Don't.
correct.
You're
It is.
you're
You're right.
not
You're
allowed
right.
to speculate on timing. That's not your job.
That's true. Very true.
And it always works out the best way when you take everything in the way it's given. Just let things come to you as they.
Powerful words.
It's true. I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait. I don't have to think. I don't have to predict. It all happens when it's supposed to. I just have to be ready all the time for everything. Like I'll move at any moment. I'll do anything at any moment.
Acceptance.
I put myself in a position where I'm ready to go, right? And it takes every bit of effort to put yourself. Doing something great to me is just as hard. Putting yourself in the position to do something great is just as hard as doing the great thing. It's 50% of the same equation, right? Like I spent my whole life putting myself in a position where I could pounce on something. And then it finally happened. And I quit my job and I was like, this is it. Boom. You know, I've been waiting to quit my job, kind of. Not really, but kind of.
For a little while.
Yeah, I was just like thinking, I was like, it's easier to make money than this. I can kind of tell now. And then
we talked about it two years ago at least.
And then something with high value finally came out. And I figured it out in time. Like, you know, obviously I could have figured it out earlier or further away, but it's impossible. It's impossible to predict price.
Monica
Let
said,
crypto nature take its course. That's exactly how I feel. When the money comes, when my money from my car comes, it'll be the time where I need it. I know it. It's how it's always happened.
Yes. She also said she's talking to her boss about bringing them on board to Hex. If you have questions, if you want help, if you reach out, I'm sure GRC is happy to help.
Yes,
I'm happy
please.
to help, or other people are happy to help.
They can come on the show. We can all just talk together. If you want to come on with them too, or one of them, they don't have to show their face. If they don't want to, they can just chat. But I mean, that's a way to get things done since we're all sitting here anyway, and everyone can learn a nice onboarding session from, guys. I've been doing it for a while. I'm getting a little better at it as I go. But Sam, I just started with a Tesla. Also, that shit was fun, right? Changed my life. That's what HJ says there. Great
Tesla
to see you, HJ.
is freaking awesome. I
Hey, guys.
got my girlfriend to start investing. Period.
Did she do good?
Yes. Financially, she's very disciplined, which is great because that's the first step you need to take to start investing. You got to have some discipline in your life. Right? So she's very good at that. And then taking that next step, because then it's risky to people to start taking that money and putting it into something that's going to grow into the future instead of die and rot in a bank account. So by going through and actually investing, she's more than tripled her money in the last 3 years or so. But it's primarily Tesla because I was already paid.
You want to hear something funny that I want to say out loud in front of the whole Hex community with 70 watching? When I bought Hex for the first time, it was less than a year ago, and it was 5 times less the money. So everyone who's bitching right now, you're stupid. You're not a smart person. You're a silly person. Because 10 months ago, the Hex price was 5 times less, and now you can buy it on a 5 times discount.
Wow.
You don't think straight. If
what was it in the first year?
What worried about is that they don't have enough fiat, so they get worried because they loaded their old bag. If you can't figure out how to make fiat in this world, then you're just come on, dude. That's this rule number 1. It's not that hard. That's your job as a human to provide value in some way, whether you're, I guess you can scam people too. Some people do that for a living, but learn how to make money on online in real life. Make a business that you're proud of. I'm not a cryptocurrency man. I'm just a man who uses cryptocurrency, right? Like I'm not Richard Hart's person. He never asked me to do anything. I've never spoken to Richard Hart, but for a few minutes or a few seconds on lives on Twitter Space. And, it has nothing to do with him. If I was talking to him, I would just say, dude, thank you so much for putting me in the position where I can chase my dreams. Like, that's all I would say. Like, it has nothing to do with the price. I don't care about the price. Richard showed me that no matter what you do, you can do it better than others, and you can be respectful while you go in a way. Like, you can have pride in yourself, and you can say, you know what, I'm doubling down on me because I'm a leader, right? Instead of being like, no, that's not me, right? That's not me. That's someone else. That's someone else, Sam. It's just not me. Sam, we're up around 24. Oh, I lied to someone yesterday. Way higher than that.
Dan is okay. So you had just mentioned roughly a 5x increase from a year ago, right? So because it's almost been almost exactly a year since you purchased, I think. If I remember.
May 1st.
Yeah. So 2 weeks
away. That was my first TikTok videos.
It'll be the fitness challenge starting May 1st, as well as the anniversary of when GRC got into Hex. But what was the first year of Hex? Did anybody know? From ground zero to
it was 841 days ago.
No, from 841 days ago to 365 days. Not from 365 from today, but 365.
Oh, it was like 521, day 521. I think it was roughly day 521.
But how much did the price increase from day 0 to 365?
Well, from day 1 to day 30, it increased to like 10x.
Oh,
so
okay.
it really did a lot right away. I just got lucky and bought it right at the bottom, at 2 cents, and it popped off. So I'm using that example as a little bit of a dramatic example, but it's the truth nonetheless. Yeah, I bought it 2 cents, and it went up to 54 cents within 6 months. And then I saw what kind of economic energy in the pinching of the volume in the exchanges did. I saw that low volume actually help price when people are buying and staking. So I kind of learned that concept, and I said, oh my God, this is so replicable because of the, people tell you about once you learn about volume and stuff, it changes the way you think about price movement, right, Sam? Like it's all about volume, and it's all about buys, and it's an equation. It's not so much like, oh, Sam bought another $100, so the stock goes up $100 or whatever. Like it has nothing to do with that. It's all kind of manipulated in some financial system way. But that's okay, guys. We're just doing the crypto way, the most efficient way.
So what is the dollar? That's the biggest scam.
The dollar is scamming itself at this point. It's like,
and anybody who holds it, the government.
0.00056 was the all-time low, day 33.
Oh, okay. All-time low. And then what was it? I wonder what it was after that. That's curious. Like from day 0 to day 365, did it increase in price or not?
Oh,
I can pull.
Well, that was the low right there. So he said within day 30 it was at the low. So you can predict after that. But there was big payday and stuff. Let's not get into it. There's someone that could dissect into that way easier. But 1/5/2020, the price was 0.00006635. And that was 1/5/2020. So that was roughly 2 years ago. And
I can run the numbers. We don't have to do it here, like on the if people don't.
GRC, did you like my last vlog? Just uploaded a new one. Will come out in a sec. Yeah, I do like A-Bit's blogs. He vlogs when he goes on vacation, just like the area and what he's doing, and it's pretty cool actually. I enjoy it, and he talks about like all his travels and stuff, and it gives you good insight on because I don't travel like that very much other than to go surfing in Nicaragua, and like I surf in Mexico, in Baja California, and I surf in Puerto Rico. Well, that's pretty much it. I just like go surfing. I kind of want to start like traveling and like not surf once. Because
I got invited to my buddy's wedding out in Hawaii. I used to live in Hawaii for 2 different times. Hawaii has some amazing waves. I never got into surfing that much.
That's like the capital of the friggin' world. Real quick, guys, if you haven't taken the time to share this out real quick, we're going to be on here for another 40 minutes. Share this out. Let everyone know we're here. We're going to be here every day. We're prepping. We're building the walls for the Pulse Chain launch because we want to be cutting edge, first to the table, letting you know every single morning at 11 a.m. what the hell is exactly going on right when we wake up, because that's probably what we'll be focused on, right, Sam, at the moment? Like there'll be so many updates that we won't have time to focus on much else. He'll know that. I'll know that, just because you know how this stuff goes when it launches. There's so much
I got to transition my income so that like I can do that more full time, because if you guys think that 2 videos a day for me is like a lot, it's like I'm like, oh wow, I could do so much more.
But like live, you can just maybe that time that you use for those videos could be better.
You can 100% onto
that's
something.
The only
else.
difference, right? That's the only. It's just one thing for another time-wise.
Bullish being awesome in the background pulled up the price from day launch. It was 0.000507 divided by 1 year later 0.00484, right? So that is, so there was a little bit of a increase, whatever that comes out to be, which I should do the other one. 84.
We could just pull up the all-time chart. You can just look at it, but again, it doesn't matter.
No, there was about a 10x. It was about a 10x.
Okay.
From day 0
Yeah.
to day 365, it was a 9.4.
Yeah,
or
that was a tough time.
9.5x.
That was a tough time. Those are when the pioneers.
Tough time making 10x on your money, bro. Tough time making 10x.
Yeah,
on your money?
no, it's a very tough time because everyone was telling you to sell every single day. Every single day they were saying Richard Hart's going to jail. They were saying so it was the toughest time in history for someone to be holding Hex. The reason that there's not as many Hex billionaires as you would assume is because everyone sold their bags. Why is not everyone rich from Bitcoin, Sam? They all sold their bags. Every one of them except like a couple thousand. So every single person that was dabbling in Bitcoin for the first 10 years, I wonder what percentage of them got rich. Probably close to 1%.
Well, even my buddy yesterday said that he used to have like 8 or 15 Bitcoin that he was using to just buy shit in the past. And if you had 10 Bitcoin, what is that? $450,000. Like, what's the contest?
Go
What's
to
the
my
contest?
Twitter, the pinned tweet, post a picture of yourself. It could be any picture of you proud of on your phone from your adult life. And that's what we're going to use as a whatever milestone or like a place to like, because you always want to look at like, I think a good place to start is like a picture where you felt like you looked good in, right?
Mm-hmm. I like it. Yep.
Then you can work back to that. And then anything after that can be like explosive parabolic gains. Yeah. So go to my Twitter details. Go to my Twitter pinned, go in there. That is the Hexagon Fitness Challenge. We're going to try to go all the way with this, at least try and see what happens. We're going to be vlogging. I am at least. And obviously if we can make it all work properly, I think we're just going to be doing it while we work out. So that's kind of the goal. My goal is to lose 0 time, but add video time, if that makes sense. So add 0 time to our schedule, but just add more content with the time.
Add more value with what we're already doing.
But also,
Sam,
while you're cooking, we could set up cameras like in your cooking station where your hands are. And every day you could bring your food to that area just so you could give people a little idea about.
And if people want to 100%, I could also take these videos that I'm already doing. Generally every day when I'm eating a meal, for anybody who actually gives a shit about the fitness related stuff, I'm posting on Instagram stories what is in the meal, what I'm eating, the size of the proportions of stuff to a rough degree, all of the details of, and I'm 246 pounds. So like, if you, not saying that you need to be this or that this would be a good goal by any stretch of the imagination.
He's a silverback.
Do what you want. Do it straight for you.
I want to be 175. He wants to be 250 at this moment. And we have the same goal, right? Go to the gym every day, get better. His getting better just means he has to eat more calories. Yeah, so Bob will probably be the first one to come at anyone that says being in Hex was easy. Being in Hex is one of the hardest things. Being rich from Hex is one of the hardest things a man could do, because every single person, every single influence, every single marketing tactic in this world was meant to get you to drop that shit for a while.
Also, we can give away some. I can give away some to
pre-workouts.
Triggered pre-workout. Somebody just mentioned that in the.
Link in the bio. Well, his links are in my bio, and then mostly on his links, you can see that right away. So if you tap on any of his shit, it's going to be available. Sam, yeah, it's going to be. This is going to be really, really awesome. What we're going to try to change the kind of general ethos in the community to be like, because if we're the healthiest and fit community, imagine we're already the most entrepreneurial and the most active. Imagine if we're the most healthy and the most fit. You can't be beat. That's the reason fitness is so awesome, is because when you have that up and you're doing everything else right, you have no angles for attack.
Well, there's 3 areas. There's 3 areas that constantly, like, I'm going to say sell, but that are always like touch points for people, right? Money, right? We're talking about money. We're talking about relationships. That's the other thing, right? Not as much, but I talk about my relationships, and we talk about the mindset, which translates to relationships. And the other thing is health and fitness. And all of those are brought together in this show that we're doing to some degree or another. And those 3 areas are the areas that people struggle with, like universally, like globally is what they struggle with. And when you have all 3 of those on attack mode every day, where you're being aggressive at getting better, and not aggressive in terms of like,
and sleeping a lot.
Yes, you can be aggressive as hell during the day and still get 8 hours of sleep every night.
Oh
Like,
my
you're
God.
100%.
No, it's Superman mode, and you guys just don't know. If you're not sleeping, you have no freaking clue. In Hex, you are 3 times as rich when you staked long term compared to someone who didn't stake at all. Yes, that's also true. 3 times as rich. 3 times as rich.
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
It's a lot.
And I
It's
know
a
that's
lot.
true, but like that's how powerful inflation is. Rewards. That is the government saying, bro, we've been wrecking you all this time. Richard Hart, thank you for finally making something to scoop it up for the guys. And I'm sure the government's so happy about it. Sick wife pushed me into leadership at work. The only essential employee in my building would be you. Well, in my case, hold on. I was literally just too stressed to sell any. The stress of 2020 helped me save my ass. All I had time for was a quick DCA into the adoption amplifier. Sorry, I missed it. And then sick wife. Oh, sick wife, like your wife got sick. Oh my God. Pushed into a leadership role at work. Wow. Simultaneously, the only essential employee in my building. Wow. No wonder your attitude's always good, because I'm sure you've seen so much fucking hard time. And that's what I'm saying, Sam. This crypto shit, like I've been giving it to you straight since you got here about not buying shit, don't go in unless you learn, et cetera, et cetera. But like, I'm just doing, I'm a little bit different in the way that I approach giving people information, and you kind of taught me how to do that. So probably we're in synergy there. So yeah, I don't give anyone information. I like to avoid them being stressed, so they have that front loaded information before they invest. But I also only so far get people in that I respect intellectually. Because I'm just like, hey, I need you to learn this. And if they haven't proven to me that they can't learn something long term, I'm just going to leave the room.
Because it's just not interesting.
Well, it's just not, what are we doing?
Correct.
Like, you have never prepared for anything, and I'm going to sit here and just like say what? Like, oh, dude, you can get rich if you just, no, it's not going to work. They're going to get robbed. So it's like, I'm not leading someone to get robbed unless if they're rich enough, then they know about getting robbed.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a pleb, you don't know about getting robbed because ain't no one ever looked at you about. No, you think anyone was trying to rob me in the last 10 years? Hell no. I was no. That was the last guy you wanted to rob. I was just probably punch you in the face, and I have nothing. I got nothing. Like I still don't have shit, and I don't give a fuck. Sam asked me today. He says, "If your life was like this for the rest of your life, how would you feel?" And I said, "I would be so happy with my life."
Because it feels awesome. Like,
and that's the worst case scenario.
Because you're good. You're good. Like, you're happy. You're fulfilled. You're like making progress. You're meeting people. You're providing value. And you're like, cool. If nothing changes, like, I'm 100% good. But you know that, like, there's no way shit doesn't change. But if
you can only think like that if you know things are like, that's the way you think when you're ready to move forward, right? Like, you're not ready to move forward with the life you have now, and then you expect to double down a business and a family. Good luck. Good luck. I've always been realistic like that. Like, people always said, Scott, dating, you have a girlfriend yet? Stuff like that. I'm like, wait, how many relationships do you want me to ruin before I'm 30? Like, it's just like, it wasn't plausible for me at the time. And I knew that in my head.
We were talking about relationships, right? Like, we're just briefly, I don't know if it was last night or this morning. And we were talking about, I was talking about my girlfriend and how, like, I was like, yeah, I see that being a future together, and how it's actually helped me tremendously. And I never understood this. Right? We've been together for 5 years, but I never understood how making that commitment actually allowed me to move faster towards what I want, because of the distraction of what it is and I don't know.
What if not having sex is not distracting to you at the time?
Keep doing what you're doing.
Right, because like right now, dude, like I can't even think about chicks. Chicks would be saying stuff to me, texting me, doing all sorts of stuff. I'm like, I'm so busy, like I don't even know what to do. But again, like everyone has their times with that. Like I went through a time last year where that's all I did. So it's like I kind of put in that time too. I had that stress. I had that overwhelming social anxiety about which girl's coming here, who she's leaving with, how dominant am I, alpha, blah, blah, blah. All shit's so stupid. All those dudes are just crying in the mirror every night because they are so sad about their life. It's like, it's like a girl will come in your life if you're just busy as fuck, because they'll just be like, oh, he's a leader. Like that's it. Like guys, if you're super busy and you're nice, like you'll just get a cool girlfriend because they'll be like, he's a leader, he can protect me long term. And if you're not a leader, then work on being a little bit more of a leader in your life. A little bit more. You don't have to be the fucking leader, but just think about your life. You are the same human that your boss is. Beating heart. Richard Hart standing across the room from me. He's also a human. I'd be like, dude, what's up? You're the fucking man. Thanks for all you've done. But what am I going to do? Be like, I can't replicate anything? No, I never felt that way about any other man ever in my life. But I just have never been in the business world before. So it's kind of like I'm learning about learning, right? I'm just learning about this whole thing about life and business and crypto and popularity. And again, a lot of it is smoke and mirrors, Sam. Most of it is smoke and mirrors. Even for me, it's like if I was a fat, short dude, nobody would probably even be watching me. Maybe.
Well, I mean, maybe it depends on your
I am
personality.
short, by the way. So if I was fat, I guess would be the way to go. Yeah.
At the end of the 90-day challenge, you'll be a lot. You can look back and say that you were fat, but right now, no. What did Abit say there?
Abit said, "Shit, this is how I got my girl." I guess he said from like doing his own thing, being a leader in his own life.
He
said, "You know what? Screw all that other shit. I'm taking over right now." And he did that when he clearly went in that basement nook while he was buying Hex and renting out his apartment and stuff.
Why do people say Staker app is more secure? Crypto Games Club just mentioned that.
Also, Sam, Staker app will have easier security setups in the near future. I think he's saying in the future, like they have the ability because they control the complete front end, maybe, and they're part of the Hex community. I don't know. But yeah, I would love another time to talk about Staker app for sure. I do want to dive because the V2. We'll get Kareem on here and talk, or Gerardo, and we'll talk. Or not Gerardo.
Yes, and Crypto Games Club. If you reach out on Twitter, I'm happy to connect. See if there's some way.
This is it. Do you know how unstoppable we will have going strongest mode, focused, best looking, most healthy community with the biggest bags, bro? Yeah,
biggest biceps too.
All right, let me move in. I'll make meals for you that are delicious, low calorie, 5 times a day. And you'll be like, these are great, and I'll be like, dude, you're gonna start losing weight from them. No worries, unless you're sneaking those treats in, then I can't help you there because I'm just not a snacker myself. I just never been a snacker, Sam. I'm a snacker if my mom has like a cake or something and we're at a party, like yeah, I'll smash some shit like that. That's free. But like at my house, it's like I don't even know if I could snack. I don't know if there's anything to snack on. It's just meat and rice and potatoes.
During the fitness, we'll cover this, I'm sure, during the fitness challenge. But like, how do you eat healthier? But like, you just don't buy bad shit and put it in your cupboard.
You just don't eat it. It's like you take things away. You don't add things usually. Most people eat healthy things at some point during their lives. They just don't eat them frequently enough, and then they eat other shit way too frequently. But that's not the point. Hey guys, anyone who's in here that hasn't smashed the like, do me a favor. Please smash the like. Please hit the subscribe button and share this out. I'm going to be inviting some people on here, I think, and just to it's Monday, so I really want to get my ideas. I want to sit on here as long as I can. I know Sam's going to have to go 25 or something, but we're going to who should I invite on? Who should I invite on, guys? In the comments, who should I invite on? Who wants to come on? Abit, you want to come on?
You should get Monica on here to set up her treasure and her.
Monica, you can't just get people to come on that aren't streaming all the time because they don't know how to. You have to talk beforehand, unless you do stream Monica Mofit meals, and then you can, of course, come on at any moment.
To set that shit up, yes.
But we also don't set that shit up on live stream.
Well, you can just delete it all, and you're not going to actually use the wallet you set up or anything like that.
Dude, there's so many videos on that too. I can probably just link you a couple really good ones.
This is also a good one. Stay away from the center of the grocery store. I completely agree with that. Like, you're not going to find anything healthy in the center of the grocery store.
What about the freezer aisle with the ice cream? That's on the outside.
But like I think they always say to shop with the perimeter, right? You got your meat, all the stuff around the perimeter of the store.
That's true. The stuff that they actually have to keep cold so it doesn't like degrade. Yeah. Share this out, guys. Let me know. Let's get someone on here. Get Nagabo. What up? Let's see. Anyone want to come on? Let's talk. I'm inviting.
And anybody who's interested in this kind of stuff and wants to talk about the fitness related stuff we're talking about or
Everyone
other stuff.
switched their stuff to the lettuce head.
Yeah,
What's
what
up
was
with
it?
the
Somebody.
lettuce head?
Yeah,
What's up
please
with the
explain
lettuce
that.
head? I don't know the lettuce head either. I didn't. I was sent many lettuce heads with my face in them, and I have yet to post one, but I'm willing to post one, if you know what I mean.
Somebody had sent me this.
I'm just gonna
earlier
invite
today.
some random guys that never come in here and see how they respond. Like some guys that you've never met.
Yes, perfect.
But that are streamers.
So then I'll just be able to like, hey, hi, bro, what's up, man?
Yeah,
Nice to meet you. I gotta go.
Yeah, I've been getting a little friendly with Crypto Harpy. He's a cool guy, and a couple different guys. You know, I like a lot of these guys in the community. Not all of them are all about the kind of like we give information in more of like a research paper way. You know what I mean? Like we want to talk about the detail and then the detail on the detail and then the detail on that before we move on to the next subject.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's but some people also don't need to give information that way. Like it's not always important.
That's what I still need to understand why there's this
Guys,
cabbage thing.
Explain me the cabbage.
There's also like
RH. Can somebody post the video that RH mentioned something about cabbage? That must be how this occurred.
There's a watch on this and the diamond and like
You're blinging, dude. You're crushing.
Yeah. But I have no idea. I just got
Dude,
the
that's $1 million rollie. Dude, you're good. K for K is on the ball. Oh, let me look at K for K.
Is on the ball. We are using the word cabbage as a self-censorship ploy. Oh, interesting. That's what this shit.
Hey,
has
there's a
come
new
to.
girl streamer too. There's a new girl streamer. I'm gonna pull her shit up. You can follow her. She's cool. She does testnet stuff right now. Fuck, what's her name?
The testnet is definitely something that I think we're covering testnet maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday or something this week, right?
Oh, she just passed 1,000. Wonderful. Yes. Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, we're doing a testnet demo. Bullish is going to be giving us a testnet demo while me and Sam
Be ready.
Yeah,
get your paper, get your pens.
That's going to be a big one. We're going to we're doing it a simple way. None of this fucking bounce here, bounce there, bridge, blah, blah, blah. We're going to go, how do you do this shit? And how can you focus right now and learn how to move forward confidently? Because I know how many of you in the comments haven't played with the testnet yet.
Yes.
You know, and that's including me. I haven't done it. Yeah, Fashion Coder. That was her name. Oh, she just hit 1K. That's cool. Here. Let me pull her up because any girl streamers I'm going to shout out because, you know, that really does make the difference. People don't know. People don't know this. Like, look how trustworthy she looks for fuck's sake. Like, I look like I will rob you and then steal your girlfriend. And this girl looks like she would make you a cake and, like, teach you something and, like, go on a walk with you.
And then clean the house, right?
Right.
It's like,
this is very, 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 very good stuff from her so far. I don't know what her background is in particularly. I think she said she was a developer at some point, and now she's just doing crypto content for the most part. But I asked her to come on the show at some point. I love girl streamers because they just break into virality way easier. Like my traps can only get so big. But
well, it's all dudes. It's all dudes. So like, what crypto is like 99.9% dudes.
Give
so
her a follow. Give her a follow, guys, and I'm going to put her link below. Yeah, it's 99% dudes. We were talking about that earlier. That's why we're having a black 65-year-old female developer on here who has been in tech since 77 to talk about node mining and Bitcoin, how she found Hex, Richard Hart product. She's been in Hex for a while. She was like, I'm dropping 100K on Pulse Chain. I don't give a fuck. This girl's crazy. She's awesome. She's raw. She's authentic. Her name is Wiki Queen. Wiki Queen. I'm gonna pull her stuff up.
She posted a bodybuilding picture. She used to compete. And she looked good. She was super lean, and she's flexing her bicep. Looked very, very good. Lots and lots of muscle. It was like muscle on top of muscle on top of muscle.
She was definitely competing at some point.
So it is definitely crypto is definitely a sausage fest from Hex Dex 16. It is 100%. So that's also helpful. So if there's any women watching, this is prime for women to disrupt. Like the woman that connects and is able to do that, you're not only going to get a bunch of dudes fucking randomly messaging you and shit, I'm sure, but you're going to be able to connect and put a voice and opinion out there that is not out there already because it's a lot of dudes talking about crypto.
And just make sure, like, as you move forward, guys, there's going to be you got to decide what you want to be. You want to be a furu, or do you want to be someone who gives legit information that helps people? Make that decision now. Go on the right side of it. That's what she's doing. She's helping people with the test net. That's something that not too many people are doing, especially not girls. But if she were to go on there and read stupid hex news about the next 10,000x, I wouldn't have showed her. I wouldn't have. I promise you. If her first thing was, why is hex a scam? And her second thing was, win pulse chain 10,000x. I just said she's like every other person reading off a screen. She ain't learning nothing. And I would have just moved on. I wouldn't have said anything bad about her. I'd have just
maybe we'll reach out to her and see if she wants to come on and share her story.
I did mention that to her. Okay, so guys, one more time. Whoops. One more time.
Also, real quick before I'm going to be getting off here, if you guys want to catch Motley doing his thing in front of everybody live later today at 4:30 p.m. EST. I'll put a link in the description here. You guys can catch him. We're going to be talking to my buddy who's brand new to crypto, so you can come over there and say what's good, or jump over to Twitter. But let's check out some of these pictures that were posted in the fitness challenge.
Is he going to enter?
We're having an NFT entry. This NFT is going to change
an NFT entry
drastically.
Let's see what are they calling it? They better call it the GRC. That looks like, I don't do that exercise though, but it's a good one for an NFT. Jay-Z hexing 10 years ago when I was 40, 165.58. Looking good, dude. Looking juiced. Yes, these are the ones we love. After several years of kind of exercising, I have started over. Took this pick 04/17/22. I'm 100% committed to dropping 10 more pounds. And tonight, toning my muscles for PulseCon 2022. Still working 70 hours a week in my career. This is a mega challenge. Yes, dude, stick with us, brother. We got you. 45 minutes a day. I think that's all you need, in my opinion, if you're that busy.
Bush is on point. I'm trying to pull up the channel, and Bush has already pulled it up and posted it in the chat. Dope. Thank you. That's awesome. All these pictures is crazy, bro.
Cobra, look at the trap right there.
Yep.
That looks like a middle linebacker. Look at this guy.
He's got like 95s. He's like lightweight, bro. Lightweight. This is barely anything for me. I do these all day, every day.
A-Bit.
Here, A-Bit in the house. He's like, I'll show you how to get healthy.
Gym right here. That looks nice. Austin, Texas. I love that.
Yes. Hey, my gym's open 24 hours, dude, so we can always go at the time when nobody else is there and do some crazy shit.
Dude, we got a new baby doll in the house. Hold on, let's make sure we're not. Dude, there's so many new ones. I cannot keep up with this shit, dude. Hold on. There she is. Wiki Queen.
There she is.
I was most proud of my discipline, loads of effort. It was a lot of fun, 148 pounds of muscle with low fat percentage. Now I just went a little tighter. In the years with minimal activity, made me skinny and lacking in tone. I think that's totally possible. Clearly, you've been there before. Look at you're cranked out your tree. This is Wiki Queen, servant leader, crypto education, and multimillionaire. She's really cool. Really cool.
From what does it say? I love her saying here. From no crypto to no crypto.
To real financial independence. Great job, Wiki Queen.
Her story is going to be fascinating.
I'm sorry. Whether you think this is racist or not, I've never seen a 65-year-old African American woman in crypto up to this point that I've spoken with. So I think that's pretty inspiring personally. Because 1% are girls. I guarantee 0.1% of those are over 60, and 0.1% of those are 0.5% of those are African American. So if you really think this girl is fighting for freedom for the last 32 years, she has been paving this way so people like us have an opportunity to do stuff like this because she's been pushing it. She's been on the internet since 77. She's been coding. Yeah.
She was so far ahead of her time back then, I'm sure. Like being into the fitness related stuff, being into tech back in the day, like that was not a woman's thing. It's still not a woman's thing today. And it was
crypto honesty's always getting aggressive online, looking a little aggressive on your delts right there. We love that. Look at this. When you're high AF and you forget what you're doing for a second, and this dude dives backwards over the one hurdle, and then this one's a little too sexual. Whoopsie poo. Look at that.
It's like a photo. It's like a.
It's
like a photo. That one with the jackhammer is like a photo shoot for fucking like a piece of equipment or something. This girl looking very good, whoever this is.
She's got some nice melons on her. Just kidding. That was inappropriate. Excuse me. This is Ketty Hex. She is awesome. She's on she's always on tour with the Crypto Sparbuck guys. At least I saw her with them at one point. I don't know exactly, but she's pretty cool. Here we got Carolyn looking good.
Looking lean already there. Yeah.
Very lean. Hexpat, this is a new one. Great to see you.
In the background. Yeah.
Love the dog. Looking good. Beautiful.
Getting some sports. We should do a meetup maybe at the end of the year or something.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Bring some people together. Whoever this dude is looks jacked.
Jesus Lord.
Oh yeah.
Have mercy on my soul. He looks like a surfer. Just kidding. I seen him surfing. Dan, this is probably the most impressive one. I'm not gonna lie to anyone. I mean, I know his lighting is on point, but he looks like that in his 30s. That's pretty wild. I mean, you know, it's hard to say that. I mean, right there. I mean, that. I asked him. I was like, "Are you a model or something?" He was like, "Yeah, sometimes." And then here's our boy. He's coming on the show at some point. Kyler. He's in Hollywood chasing his dreams. Being an actor.
Yeah.
He's an actor. This guy is locked up for a long time.
Awesome transformation here.
Got ripped. He's getting ripped every morning at like 4 o'clock. He's doing cardio, like probably earlier than that. I'm currently in better shape than I was in this picture on the right, but I still on the journey to get cut and defined. Yes.
Oh,
perfect. Yeah. Let's do that. Everyone, again, I'm going to look through these all more specifically. You know, there's only one that's the most impressive of all.
This was what, 7, 8, 10 months ago?
Yeah, this was probably right before I found Hex. Because right when I found Hex, I was like, yeah, I missed out spending 2 hours at the gym. Because I was working too, so it's just like I had to pick.
Now you can
go
back
to that. Yeah, no, I can go back because now I'm not working. So
and that's how one of the things that won't change about my schedule is I go to the gym for about 2 hours, an hour and 45 minutes. I'm doing my cardio, I do my stretching, I do my foam rolling, I get the entire workout in. And if it takes me 2 hours, I don't give a shit because that is something that's extremely important to me that I'm just going to continue to do for the rest of my life. And by creating my own schedule or the freedom to do what I want with my time is so incredibly awesome. And everybody in the comments is also so awesome. I actually have to run.
Yeah, you're good.
So anybody who has interacted today, thank you guys so much. Looking forward to seeing some people later this afternoon. You can check out down below on Twitter to enter in the fitness contest.
I just posted the thread in both of our comments. So just the Twitter thread where you have to enter.
Yes. And if you want to follow you can follow GRC from there or follow me on both of those things because we're going to be posting all the details of what needs to be done. And we're also going to have a site and everything linked up, which Bullish is going to be helping us. And that's going to be coming out on Sunday. So we'll bring that out on the Sunday show. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon. Don't forget to like.
I'll be living with you soon, Sam. I'll be living with you. And we expect to visit from the Crypto Sparbuck team.
When you guys, we want to talk.
Next time you're in town. Next time you're in town. And we'll meet up with you. And we'll make some cool videos. All right, man.
Peace out.
Peace out. God, Sam's a legend. Absolute legend. Guys, I'm so excited about all this stuff. I need to lock in my cardio. I'm late on my cut. Yeah, lock in your cardio. 30 minutes incline treadmill. That's what I suggest. That's probably going to be your fastest way, or the stair stepper if you want to, because, you know, it's all about energy allocation at some point. I'm going to pull up some cool shit real quick. Hold on one second, guys. Everyone who hasn't already, like and subscribe to this content. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. God, why do they erase all this stuff? Like, why is censorship so ridiculous? I can't even pull up. I guess that's not censorship. He just put down the video so he could post the full one. That makes sense. I can't wait to watch the first 30 seconds of that video. But, guys, as far as all the scamming that's going on, please,
asking if this was me. No, it's not me. And then I saw another guy asking about an influencer. Like I retweeted this Jim Rat Crypto that's having a Hexagon Fitness Challenge. There's guys impersonating him. So
you caught me. I was trying to make a cool little. Do it one more time, Bullet.
Asking if this was me. No, it's not me. And then I saw another guy asking about an influencer. Like I retweeted this Jim Rat Crypto that's having a Hexagon Fitness Challenge. There's guys impersonating him. So
Clip it, send it everywhere. I'm going viral. Clip it. Yeah, clip that and send it to Richard, please. Everyone, you know who you are, Roman. That's Roman. That's Roman's deal. Yeah, guys, it was great to see everyone as always. You know, I'm going to be a little bit more intentional with the direction of each video as I move forward. But obviously the time is a little laggy and I'm kind of waiting for updates, but we're also talking about the fitness challenge. And then we're also talking about everything that comes up, really. Need blockchain dApp ideas to learn blockchain development? Any ideas? I know nothing about that, but I'm sure someone else could answer you in the comments. Anyone who can answer that comment. I'm going to be locking into the, oh boy, here we go.
So one thing you can do is ice your balls. Ice your balls 3 times a day for about 10 minutes. First thing in the morning, you just take one of those ice packs that's like squishy. That
Does it work?
So one thing you can do.
This is absolutely, the internet is such a funny place. Oh my God, everyone is freaking. Jesus Lord. Anyway, guys, so good to see everyone. I have a lot of plans moving forward. I'm working on them all day, every day. Not necessarily to make money and do anything particular. I'm just trying to build this brand and I'm trying to have a bigger platform so I can keep moving forward. And, you know, if I go viral, I guess it's good for everyone. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to lie to anyone about my intentions like every other channel. I'm not going to lie and say, this is what I want. But really what I want is $1 million. Like, yes, of course I want money. Of course I want everything. But I'm happy right now. I'm happy with the life I have, and I have plenty, if not more than enough. And I just want to work on my passion right now. And my passion at this point in time is the future of cryptocurrency, the development of proper practices that I can display all over the internet, and learning more about scams, hacks, security, kind of going down that rabbit hole, because, you know, that's what has affected me in my journey is the most thus far. I'm not as worried about telling everyone in the world to buy Hex. At this point, I'm more worried about letting people know what the asset they have is and how to learn about it, right? Anyone can say, and this is what I hear all day long. People are like, it's so annoying. Nobody wants to teach people how to learn about something. Like, I never taught Sam about Hex. I never taught Sam about T-shares. I never taught Sam about anything. I gave him a general summary and I said, dude, if you're not looking into this right now, you're a moron. And if you buy this stuff and you have no idea what you're doing, you will get scammed. Those are the conversations you have to have with respectable people before they get in here. In my opinion, we're not at the point yet where this is just like everyone buy as much Hex as possible and then life is good for everyone. And that's what all the dudes that are rich already want, probably, because they're rich already. But I'm not rich, so I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to be honest. The honesty is there's people getting robbed and scammed in this community daily. And there's people that all they want to talk about is jokes, fucking around, bullshit, trash content. Trash, absolute garbage. I'm never going to name anyone in particular, but valueless content. Literally the epitome of valueless. Like, when you're making content, before you start, think about the people that are watching, not yourself. Think about what could maybe those people that are asking questions that have no idea, just like I did in bodybuilding forums my whole life. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. And I just kept asking questions. But I kept seeking out information that was extremely valuable. And some of those sources I still look at today. Figure out where you're learning from, guys. You have to pay attention to where you're getting your information And you also have to get your information from more than one source. All these guys that are saying all this fun, fluffy bullshit about crypto, they're all lying. It's all stupid. It's not fun. It's not fluffy. It's stressful. It's hard. And security is extremely important. And anyway, it's not fun. Oh, when did you get your hex bags? Oh, no, security. There's a dude, Hex 19. He lost all his shit, didn't he? Like, didn't he? He's like an older guy, lost all his shit. No, that happens to lots of people. It happened to me. And everyone just wanted to point fingers and say, he's stupid, that's stupid. But I'm pointing fingers back and saying, y'all really don't care how much people have. All you care is that this shit goes to the moon. Why don't we just help each other on the way? That's what I want to do. I want to be, because that's what I was affected by the most. So I want to be here for security. I want to be teaching people constantly how to double down security. Because to me, all the crypto information Richard gives away for free. Richard gives away all the crypto information for free on his website. He can't go into a 2-hour thing about how to be more detail-oriented with your separate computers because his security is probably 10 times different than the normal person's at this point anyway. And it's just not, he's got hours in the day. Right now, this is where my value lies, and this is what I'm going to continue to do moving forward. But I'm also going to make it a point to shit on every horrible channel as much as possible. So, guys, step your shit up. All this trash, I don't like it. I just want, right now, we need value in this community, not spam. It's all promoting spam and bullshit. Just promote value. We have the heads. We have the marketing power. We have product. We have the product already. You don't have to just be, if you're going to be popular, make it because you're popular, not because you're fucking up, just bullshitting everyone. It's stupid, guys. Wake up in the morning and grow some fucking balls. Stop being such a weak bitch. This pisses me off constantly. Everyone walk around, everyone's lying, fluffy, not open-minded, closed-minded as fuck. The second someone enters a conversation and they're telling me how much they know, I don't even have to ask them how much of a dumb fucking idiot they are. Because who would enter a conversation like that when they haven't proven themselves? Other than just being in front of a camera. It's just like, I've just been talking to the same people over and over again on repeat. It's just like, I want to put in the work. You will be successful moving forward if you're putting in the work. You're never going to skip the putting in the work part. So figure out how to put in the work, put in the value yourself. That's what I'm trying to bring to the table, guys. And I just want to move things forward. I'm not trying to be mean to anyone. Obviously, I mess up all the time. I get egotistical sometimes. I fucking go off the rails for random chicks sometimes. Happens to everyone, but as an ethos moving forward, like, you have to be disciplined every single day. And you have to work on your passion when you wake up. If you're a man, I can't speak for women, so I don't know how their minds work, but I know men, when you wake up, you have to have purpose and meaning, and you have to have value and be a leader in some way, shape, or form. You don't have to be the best yet at everything you're doing, but just know you can be the best at whatever you're doing, because everyone told me I couldn't be the best at any of the intellectual stuff that, well, they didn't tell me that, but that's just what I assumed from my experience in the broken system as a kid with ADD and no problems. I couldn't study or anything. So, guys, that's all I got for today. You know what the realest channel in crypto is. You know what the realest channel in Hex is. You guys can trust me at this point, I hope, because I'm just coming on here every day. I'm going to continue to be consistent. I'm going to continue to put myself out there. I'm going to continue to try to be a voice for this community moving forward. Not the smartest motherfucker in the room. I'll never be. I'm not the, I might be the most ripped motherfucker in the room. But, that's what I mean. This isn't an ego thing for me anymore. I just want to move forward and help the world, I guess. I don't even know, dude. This just seems like the only thing that's fun to do, important. It seems like the only thing that's important to do for me. I can't figure out anything in my life that seems more important. And I'm not making money doing anything. So at this point, which is fine, like, it doesn't matter. I have business ideas. I've made money my whole life. It's not fucking rocket science. Guys, it's your boy GRC. It's Hex in the morning. I got crazy plans. I have a channel sponsor too, which I am going to tell you about because he's my best friend in the world, whole wide world. I hope he's watching. Don't comment because I know your name is your full name. And this is not a crypto sponsor by any means. This is just my best friend. And we're working together a little bit because we love each other. Oh, is that the website, Bullish? My bad. I was pulling up the IG, but let me pull up the IG real quick so I can roll through some of this stuff. So this is his company. It's called Shield Masters. He started by himself. He's been my friend since 6th grade. He does custom shields, custom cut art, endless possibilities, yada, yada. We'll pull up the website in a minute. You see what I'm saying here? Not too shabby, right? Ooh, that is so clean. We'll give that a comment. Yeet! I posted this picture. I got a lot of love on the internet. Again, these are rather expensive. So if you are rich already, feel free to buy one. And I have a promo code GRC50. But if you have no hex and no pulse and no pulse chain, do not buy this shit. What a waste of fucking money if you have no investments, in my opinion. That's just the way I am. But I know a lot of you guys are well off. And if this is something, it doesn't have to be for crypto, right? Like you could do anything. And I really only mess with these ones personally. But clearly this dude's talented. They know what they're doing. This guy never picked up his shield. He should erase this one. This shield's sitting right over here. Motherfucker emailed him and never messaged him back. And he made it. So I don't know who the fuck howtopulse.com is, but get wrecked. Come on. I mean, that's beautiful. And he sells a bunch of shit. If you want to work with him moving forward, he's going to be all over the page. I'm going to be doing like a commercial and shit. That's how ooh, let's check this out. Very nice. Oh, he does all this, any custom artwork, steel cutouts. He has that big ass machine that you can use the steel cutouts for. So if you have any cool artwork that you want, add something to your streaming room. It's dope, guys. But again, it's decorative. We're talking about decorations. We're talking about decorations here. And in my opinion, investments are more important than decorations. But we're all going to be rich as fuck moving forward. So we're going to have to buy shit. Ooh, that's dope. Is that a Halo shield? A Halo head? I've never seen that one. Hot rolled 16 gauge steel art. You can choose from raw steel finish, metallics, or any fresh paint finish for no additional charge. Shieldmasters.com. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, shit. Does Walrus really work with the How to Pulse guys? Now I feel bad because I messaged that guy asking for help the other day. That's probably why he doesn't want to help me. Because I was a dick. I didn't mean to shit on. I mean, they didn't buy the shit, so really it's their fault. Man, I don't hate the guys. I'm just saying. I didn't mean to talk shit, guys. Now I feel bad. I always talk off the cuff too fast. See, I catch myself now. I used to not catch myself. Now I feel bad because I don't know what those guys do, and they're probably awesome. So anyway, the shield, not a big deal. Everyone, if bear market, people struggle, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how stuff works. But at Walrus, if you'd like your shield, it's in my house. So. How to Pulse is Walrus. I did not know that. That is fucked to know. Walrus, I've heard only good things about you in this community so far. So I apologize for talking shit. And my ADD is a little out of control. But guys, I'm going to be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. We're going to be coming with a little more dense info. Yeah. So sorry, guys. Nah, fuck that. He didn't pick it up. Yeah, I know it is kind of fucked. But like, you know, there's a million reasons to do shit. I've fucked up a million times in my life. Guys, it's your boy GRC, Crypto in the Morning. Today was more of an update day, but we're going to be moving into some more dense information as we move forward when it comes to just crypto in general. Like, obviously right now it's a bit of a lag time. I'm just setting myself up, setting my core audience up, making sure that if the people that can find me do find me. So when the important information for Pulse comes out, that's what I'm covering. I'm not covering bullshit drama from like people that have never met before. It's like, what? It's like, in what world are people covering drama? Grown men. God, I'm talking shit again. No, I don't mean to talk shit. I just get confused. I'm not involved in this business long enough. So I'm still like all piss and vinegar, and I'm sure I haven't been beaten down by the like the man yet. Their website and purpose is to onboard new users. I don't know if Walrus even knows about it. Could have been someone else on their team. Yeah, it could have been someone else on their team. They probably have a big team. I'm sure Walrus did. I'm sorry for talking shit, guys. Again, I don't hate on anyone in this community. I don't even know these people. They don't know me. So it would be silly to talk crap about anyone. I just get jacked up and say stupid shit all the time. Kind of part of my stick. Walrus, you're awesome. And a million people have told me this guy's awesome. So the chances of him not being awesome are slim. But guys, it's your boy, Crypto in the Morning. I got to go. Oh, Bradley Lincoln, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that so much, brother. Your beard is high tea as fuck. I always say that. Chill, bro. Don't tell me to chill, bro. You chill. Just kidding. Oh, God, I'm a mess. Guys, I love you so much. GRC, Hex in the Morning.